Greetings, 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 greetings. I appreciate everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm well rested. I'm not extremely well rested, but I'm rested, you know. And it's important, man, to be rested, man. It is a luxury. It's essential. It's key. Because last night like I said, I mean, I told y'all a few times where there's sometimes when I want to do a live stream at the night, I'm like, oh man, like those conversations could be for a one on one, you know what I mean? Some of those conversations are, you know what I mean? Shout out to the Green Vegan, goddamn. Thank you with your fine ass self. What's going on? Your fine ass self. She ain't just fine. You know what it is with the YouTube wife? She's the YT wife. Some of y'all know her as the wife. You know what's amazing about you is that you just fine because I mean, you looking good is the ultra, obviously, you know what I mean? But Stevie Wonder, he could see that you know what I mean? He could see you fine. I know there's this rumor going around now that everybody's like, "Oh, Steven." Niggas, people are running out of content and shit to talk about right now. They talking about. I just seen a thing with Keisha Cole, and it was like, yeah, Stevie Wonder could actually see. Listen, Stevie Wonder got enough money with all this technology. I'm pretty sure he can see something. But blind people got a gift. You know what I mean? They blind people. There's a blind man around me right now. Like one of my workers, he lives with this blind cat. The gay dude. You know what I mean? They live in a house full of gays, and you know, revolving door, whatever. So they take care of the older dude, right? They take care of the older dude, and he's blind, but he knows my character. You understand what I'm saying? Like people that are blind could see things that they have a special gift. So, you know what I'm saying? When you seen a green vegan, you just looking at, oh, visually, yeah, she's bad. Like, ain't no question about that. Physically, she's fine as a mother. You understand? No question. Head to toe. Tutor to the rooter. You understand? But that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? She's fine because everything she does is levels out confidence. You understand? The way she talks, the way she moves her hands, the way she looks into a camera. You understand? Go to her channel and see what I'm talking about. The weak man would call her, a weak man would call her, oh, well, you can't you can't treat these good looking women like all that. Men want energy. No, they do not. Don't listen to that. Anytime a man wants energy and all that, then he's probably a weirdo. I was watching this movie last night, right, with Carrie Hilson. Carrie Hilson and what's the other dude? That little short nigga that's always in mad movies now. Um, he's a singer. Anyway, I was on Lifetime. The movie was corny. That shit was whack as hell. I actually enjoyed the next one. There was another movie with Beyonce's mother and Michelle. That was actually good. Yeah, that's what I was doing last night. I was watching Lifetime movies. You know what I mean? Look at that. You see what I mean? You see what happens? Let me pause on that real quick. Look what the Green Vegan just said. I got a great man who inspires me. See what I mean? That's what y'all missing out here. Y'all don't got that. Shout out to Gail. God damn. Good morning, darling. You're gonna want to hear this today. Mm. So I'm watching this movie. Shout out to your great man who inspires you. I would like to meet him. Pause. Ow. So anyway, right? I'm watching this movie with Carrie Hilson You know what's so sad? I know y'all like, damn, man, you need to make a movie so bad. You know what? I think if excuse me, when I make something, Lena Waithe is gonna be like, who is this big nigga? Like, bring him. We need to bring him here. Bring him to Chicago. We need to work with him. This cat is a beast. You know, the sad part is when you watch Element movies and they white, they always good. I like Element. I like they movies when they crackers, but when they black, it's whack. I'm serious. So Carrie Hilson, and what's the singer's name? That little short nigga. The one that was talking about, being gay. If you screw a man, you ain't gay. He did it. I guess he was trying to fly. He did it a couple of times. If you do it once or twice, you're not gay. Tank, right? Yeah, Tank. Why his name? I was about to ask why his name is Tank, but I got to pause on that because them gay niggas would be like, oh, hold on there, we know something you don't know. But this little short ass nigga, Tank, I don't like Tank at all. I don't even know why. That's how come I know the black film industry is whack. Cause y'all got Tank. Tank is mad whack. He played in this movie. Him and this other dude, they're supposed to be brothers, and he was screwing his sister behind his back because he was, angry with the nigga or something like that, right? You know what I mean? That's my baby right there. Shout out to Gail, goddamn. Gail's a major supporter, man. That's my girl right there. Shout out to all my members, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? If you a member here, man, I'm telling you right now, you're getting carte blanche. You coming here as a regular person, you're gonna be like, damn, hey, I got, you know, YouTube just told me you got over 100 damn streams with that's membership only. I'm like, that's a lot of streams. Y'all better get to it. So anyway, I'm watching the flick and Carrie Hilson. I used to like Carrie Hilson. I think she turned me off yesterday. You see how quick I get turned off? All she was doing in this movie is being a slut. God. Well, the black women don't take roles of being a whore, man. If you're gonna be a whore, you know what I'm saying, keep that shit on the low. You know what I mean? Keep it how that damn down low ass nigga do. Don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? God damn, like enough is enough. So anyway, she was supposed to get married, and the dude had trauma. I guess his name was that corny ass nigga Tank. So Tank, he plays this dude. And what I liked about it, they didn't go Tyler Perry on the movie. Like niggas' beards wasn't shaped up right. The main dude that was playing her husband was, he just got bad hair. You ever went to school with a nigga with bad hair? We used to go to school. I used to go to school with this nigga named Nappy Nigel. I swear to God. I named the nigga that Nappy Nigel. That nigga to this day, that nigga got bad hair, but he ain't lose it though. I mean, I wish he would have lose some of that shit, but god damn, that nigga had some bad hair. That was some bad. I know his barber used to be like, nigga, you're killing my clippers. God damn. Shh. But anyway, I'm watching the production. It's like, oh, whatever, mad emotional. She's screwing two niggas at the same time. Damn, Carrie. You know what I mean? You showing everybody what you did in the industry. Good Lord. So I thought Carrie Hilson's over. I thought she's very underrated. She's just an underrated person. So, Element is the way to get your weight up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I saw Lala's getting her weight up. She's doing movies or whatever. Y'all could get your weight up on them Element movies, but just don't pay the hoe. I'm telling you. So, long story short, the nigga was using her because the brother did him dirty. So she found out it was his brother later, which is crazy because y'all be screwing these niggas and don't be knowing people's brothers. That's crazy. How you fucking a nigga you don't even know if he got a brother or sister? You get to know a nigga, black woman. You know what I'm saying? Get to know him. There's nothing worse when the cops pull y'all over or you in a bad accident. They're like, who are you? The friend. What's his last name? Because that's what they're gonna ask you in the hospital. I don't know. I was just with him. No. They're like, well, now his brothers and sisters come in. You don't know who's who. They looking at you crazy because they don't know who you are. It's just all screwed up. You gotta watch that shit, man. So anyway, anywho, he found out. The brother found out because it's like, yo, you did me dirty, and then now everybody got to play a gangster. And when I went to jail, and then Tank pulls out a gun, or I think the brother pulled out a gun, like, yo, don't shoot that, bro. It was just shit was corny. YouTube niggas, YouTube, typical ass niggas out here. Same vibration. So at the end of it, this nigga did some sucker shit and then went and married her and made a baby. Like, nigga, he went to the altar. She ran because she was like, I screwed the brother. You know how women are, like, they screw a nigga like that, and now I'm a slut. She gets to the altar, runs away. He's like, what happened? Why you left like that? Anyway, he found out that they was fucking around. You cheated on me. He still ended up marrying her, pumped a baby in her. You know what I mean? They had a big old house. And the moral of the story is they want to show you how much of a clown that black male is. You know what I'm saying? Because any man that marry a bitch that fucked his brother ain't no real nigga. I don't give a fuck what they show you. I mean, yo, it's a positive thing. No, there's nothing positive about that. You know what I mean? She can marry anybody, but that marriage is toast. You understand? And that's the thing a lot of people don't understand. But anyway, after I finished watching that, I was watching. It went right into this Beyonce's mother. Beyonce's mother, by the way, she get an Academy Award. She's an amazing actress. No, I'm just kidding. Psych. No, so anyway, Beyonce's mother was playing the mother to Michelle. Michelle actually is a great actress. I was shocked. She's good. So it was underrated singer after underrated singer because Carrie Hilson was an element. This movie that was with Michelle was like 3-4 years old though. But which is dope. She played the father. She played the mother. Tina Knowles played the mother to Michelle from Destiny's Child. And she was with this white man, and the white man was a cuckoo bird. The nigga was just, abusing her physically, man. He was all fucking her up. Like, so, they had that corny ass nigga, Master P's son, Romeo's corny ass. Believe it or not, he's a good Tubi actor. If you want to do a Tubi movie, put him in there because he's a familiar face. I'm pretty sure he's cheap, but he's corny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Master P's son is a cornball, and he happened to be like the boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend that was with her. And she really knows how to do judo because she was showing her little skills in there. Michelle is underrated. Michelle is like a wife type of girl. You don't even slut nothing like her out. She just looks like somebody's wife. See, Michelle's the type of woman when you married to that, you know what I mean? There's certain shit you don't expose her to. All that freaky shit. If you got a freaky wife, you got a freaky wife. But if you got Michelle, you don't introduce her to freaky shit. You get it? You know what I'm saying? Freaky wife, you married her that way. She's already a freak. That's how you met her. That's different. And even then, you could calm down with all the shit. Freaky. You gotta deal like this with a wife. If you got a wife that was freaked before you, and there's certain shit you just not into because you're like, I ain't gonna have you, I'm gonna have you, coming on your face and all that. She may have done she may have done that previously in past relationships, but you know what I mean? You don't want to abuse your wife, man. You know what I mean? But if you married her like that and y'all just nasty, then that's the introduction. That's different. You know what I mean? I've been in relationships where we was just nasty together from day one. Sucking cock, all that. And I remember one time I was with one of my exes, man. Pause, brothers. I don't know. There's too much information for y'all because I know y'all niggas gonna be. I don't know if y'all niggas is gay. You probably gonna want to hear it, but I remember we was on the FDR Drive, and my ex at the time was giving me top, right? And boy, oh boy, when you're a young nigga, you be blasting loads for centuries. That's when you getting older because you don't be shooting them. You don't be shooting them shits as hard as you did back then. So you go in on some old bang. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we on a FDR Drive. It's a little highway, a quick little expressway on the east side of Manhattan. And I remember she gave me top what whatever it was. I dropped the joint so crazy with her. It was so we both had no question about it. That's a fact. I dropped the joint so hard on her. And black man, this is how you know you young and full of cum. That's why they call you that. Boy, it got her sick. It's like she had an overdose. You know what I mean? And I was like, God damn it, but the older I got, I said I would never do that to my future woman ever again. You understand? But when you young and nasty, y'all that's why niggas be stressed out when y'all break up with us, because it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm not with her no more. Even if you ain't been with her 25 years, I'm telling you. We never forget because the more in the past you go, the nastier the bitch was. So as you get older, you like, listen, we ain't gonna do all that nasty shit. I'm gonna save that shit for the side bitch. I'm gonna save that shit for the prostitute. I'm gonna save it for the little freak, my secretary at work. You know what I mean? Maybe one of the sisters in the church, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Because the wife, you're gonna be like, listen, you ain't gonna be doing everything that everybody else is doing. I gotta save something special for somebody else. Salute though. But yeah, that being said, it just shows you, like, when you see these movies, they just show you this whole fictitious thing where, oh, they're making love all in the, in the locker room and the, in the store, and that's not reality, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, now what ends up happening with that damn ape, the older he gets, the less he wants to do, because now emotionally he's a wreck. You understand? And that's why with a lot of times, like, and this really dedicated to my women that get abused. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody gets been through any physical abuse with a man and you didn't kill that nigga yet, you should be in jail. Yeah, I mean, seriously, you should be in jail, because you got to understand, low self esteem is a mental illness. If you have low self esteem, you're supposed to be on medication with that. You know, they were talking about Nori from Drink Champs, and they were like, he's an alcoholic. I'm like, well, he's only an alcoholic because y'all see it. It's called the Drink Champs. So, what do you think all these entertainers and all these peoples, other than sports, what do you think all these people are doing? They gotta have a upper to push them out there. It's like anything else. It's like you may drink coffee in the morning. You gotta be brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your ass, wash your body, do whatever. Then you come out feeling good, because then you can only survive because you feel good taking a shower in the morning. And then now you go take your coffee, that lifts you up. Then you see the beautiful air, that lifts you up. Some of y'all, if y'all live on a beach, that lifts you up. You gotta have a lifter. Especially if you got an intense job, you may be a teacher, a lawyer. Like, what do you think? Lawyers, them niggas don't do coke. Most lawyers do drugs. They have to. Because what ends up happening, the type of job that they have, in order for them to connect the dots or to connect with their brain cells, they do certain shit. So with Nori, he drinks and everybody sees it. Like, damn, nigga, every video we see you getting twisted. Well, why do you think he does such a good job? When Martin Lawrence was one of the best actors and comedians, he was on drugs. He was high. When you was watching the Martin show and him running around playing all them different things, all those different characters, he was high. So, I don't encourage that, but that's what they were. So some of these people got adrenaline. So a man generally supposed to be inspired by being with a woman. It's like that ride home after you got that woman you took out, and you've been kicking it with her. You finally hit that pussy. So now you home with that FDR drive by yourself, and it's like, God damn, nigga, I feel like I'm riding on cloud. I just fucked her. You know what I mean? There's a feeling when a nigga wake up. Fellas, when you hit that shit that first time, and y'all did that little one nut. You know what I'm saying? She just sucked you off. You ate her ass and all that, did all that nasty shit. And next thing you know, y'all getting it in once or twice, and then you wake up, it's 5:03 in the morning. You're like, you got to go home, get back to your wife or your girlfriend, or maybe you just got to go to work, whatever. And you wake up and you get in that car and it's freezing cold, and you're like, oh God, it's freezing. You talking all to yourself. You get in the car, you drive off, waiting for that shit to warm up, and you're like, damn, I feel so good. And it's 2 degrees outside because of that pussy. So these are all things of inspiration, and that's real men. They don't tell you this on the internet, because on the internet a woman is dirt. Ain't that some shit? On social media, a woman is fucking garbage. She's the worst thing, man. If you came off this planet, or you came out of jail and you jumped on the internet straight from prison for 25 years, you're gonna be like, man, fuck it, I might as well just be niggas. He gonna be gay. He gonna just end up doing what he been doing in jail. Cause when he come home, oh, these women, man, they ain't no good. The woman now set a low vibration on the internet, when in real life, A woman's supposed to aspire. She's supposed to be that drug. She's supposed to be that alcohol. She's supposed to be. They don't even tell you none of that shit now because all these Macs, they just stopped. Like, I don't know, maybe R&B in 2005, 2010. Whenever it stopped, when they stopped complaining. Tyrese ain't making good music no more. Nori not rapping no more. Joe Budden's not rapping no more. All these niggas is crying like bitches. So what ends up happening, the woman becomes the punching bag. She's no longer, this is fucked up what I'm saying, seriously. She's no longer the inspiration. She's the punching bag now. Now they take the frustration on her because he's a piece of fucking dirt. So now he gonna blame the woman. He went to jail for 25 years. He fucked a whole bunch of punks, fucked niggas in the ass. He even got fucked in the ass a few times. And now he gonna come home and beat his baby's mother up. You know what I mean? Because when a nigga beating up a woman, believe me when I tell you something he struck. That's easy to know that. You didn't know that? A nigga hit you and smack you, and you ain't pulled a hammer out and kill that nigga. You know what I mean? You clearly was weak. You had to be weak for a nigga to even think he was gonna do that. Niggas are intimidated from a woman's physical, so you can imagine what confidence gonna do. You know how it is with a fine bitch and she confident? That's like approaching that damn off-duty cop. She fine as a motherfucker. She's a detective. You ever see them? They get on the scene. You know, wherever you live, you see that female detective come out. She got the big jammy on the side of her. She got her little suit on. You know that ain't the bitch to fuck with. One of my mans right now is with she's a retired police officer. He was known for smacking women, but he don't fucking put his hand on her because he knows she will kill him. She ain't the one. She too confident. Her confidence 10. Okay? She done left the nigga. She done left the nigga because she could do that. She was with a cop. He was worthless when he met her. I know that personally because I know the nigga. She went with the other nigga, local cat nigga, owns a couple of restaurants. Okay? And she knows at the end of the fucking day, hey nigga, I'm lightening you. You ain't putting the light on me. But one thing about him, he ain't gonna fucking put a hand on her. He won't. Not her. Somebody else, pop, bitch, you fucking suck my dick. Fuck you, you ugly bitch. He ain't gonna tell her that. Oh no. Okay? You know what I mean? Because what you got to understand on a physically, men are intimidated by a woman's beauty. Why? Because a beauty sets the tone for confidence. If you ugly and you outside, hair all fucked up and looking crazy, that means you're low vibrational, right? That means you have low self-esteem. But when you fine and looking sexy, that to a man is confidence. And that's why niggas are afraid to talk to confident women. Niggas are afraid to talk to no fine bitch. I asked a fine bitch, am I lying? How many niggas approach her in a day? They probably in a car doing 100 miles an hour, a fucking work truck, and he's whistling out the window. But on average, ain't nobody approaching her. She's in Central Park walking all night. She's got her workout clothes. She got her headphones on. You know what I mean? Only way that rapist is gonna get to her, he gotta catch her from the back 3:00 in the fucking morning. He ain't gonna do that shit in the daytime and be successful because he gonna look at her stature and say, she's gonna be hard to deal with. She ain't no ordinary bitch. She's not weak like the older lady that's walking with a cane. You know what I'm saying? He'll take advantage of her first. So that's how it just works. You know what I mean? So when a man tells you he's attracted to a confident woman, he's a fucking liar. No, he's not. Because if he was, he wouldn't say that. He wouldn't say that. Nigga that tells you hear that shit on any end of the year because I'm a confident, I like a woman with strong energy. No, he don't. No man wants no woman with no strong energy. Okay? That's bullshit. Okay? Because you know what because if that's the case, he'll wait for the pussy for 5 years. He'll tell her, listen, I just want give me the pussy in 2028. You know what I mean? The fuck. You know what I mean? He trying to get that shit that night. The quicker you give it to him, the better he feels. You dig? The quicker you give him that ass, the better he feels. I'm telling you. That's why you think niggas fall in love with whores and prostitutes. Goddamn, I went to Colombia. Trick Daddy told me to go out there. I met these two girls painted for a threesome. That's $100 apiece. That's all it costs. It only costs 100 a piece. You ain't giving no fine bitch in 2002 in New York City $100 a piece unless she's a fucking crackhead. She just turned a crackhead today. You could go to Colombia, fuck two bitches at the same time for $100 a piece. Facts. And I'm talking about dime pieces, right? So you fucking these whores because that's what they are. They're prostitutes. And now the nigga starts, hey, let's keep in touch and do all that. He want to marry her. You think because you work in corporate America and you got you a good job and you making all this bank, niggas ain't attracted to that shit. Get that out your head, man. Niggas ain't attracted to no weak bitch. I mean, no strong bitch. They attracted to a weak one. You know what I'm saying? They want to know shit, nigga. You think she'll give me the pussy tonight? Man, just take her to dinner. She'll give you the ass. What? No doubt. Let me go get my hair cut. I'm gonna get dressed. He gonna tell the wife, God damn it, I gotta go back to work. Just to see that weak bitch. Because if he don't get the weak one, he gets frustrated. And once she shows a level of strength, he may beat her up. Now, mind you, this is the weak girl showing strength. Because you know that confident one ain't going for that. You know? They showed that in the movie with Michelle. You know, she getting chased. She practicing judo and all this shit. And the Romeo Miller Masterpiece son is playing her ex-boyfriend, showing her. It was just a mess. Like if your ex is this inspiring, why you ain't with him? You know what I'm saying? Because we all know Romeo's a cornball, and most black women that date a nigga like that, I fuck with him when I'm feeling low. You know, which again, you know what I mean? They're attracted to that. So anyway, the guy that was chasing in the movie, Michelle from Destiny's Child, it was a white boy. So it was cool how they made the white boy look crazy, but it's just like white boys ain't doing all that shit for no black women, bro. Knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas are scared because they know black women are confident. So they should have showed another black man. But whoever wrote the movie, I guess they didn't want to put a light. They want to put the light on the white boy chasing and going crazy. But anyway, he was abusing her, throwing her in the back of the car and trying to kidnap her. Just all types of crazy shit. It's just like, yo, come on. Michelle was a strong lawyer. She knew how to do judo. How did that happen? So the movie was a complete mess, right? So they were given a narrative now, but the good thing was they made the white boy look crazy. But you got to think about this: black men are suffering. Trick Daddy sat on that shit yesterday talking to Nene Leakes, and Nene, you know, as busted as she was looking good yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, she was. She was looking very, very sexy. Okay. Trick Daddy was intrigued. He was turned on, but now I heard that this nigga's baby's mother is like 40, 45 years old. I guess his wife. Somebody told me that Trick Daddy's wife that he's married to but separated is 40, 45. So that explains why he say he don't date women over 35. I knew he was trying to do something. I said he's either dating a woman younger than 35 and he trying to like put light on her or with somebody that hurt him. So then you hear his issues. He got health issues. He is very comedic. He's funny and stuff. You know what I mean? But he got a lot of issues, man. You know, I don't know if he got 6 kids or 6 different babies' mama. Any nigga that got 6 different babies' mama is a sick motherfucker. Okay? That's a sick fuck. Shout out to April. She's 48, Nate. Oh, she's 48? Oh, that's why he said that. Yeah, that's why he said that. See what I mean? I knew it was something. Yesterday I told y'all, I said it's probably because the woman is younger and he's trying to put light on the younger woman that he's seeing. But even at that nigga's level, he can have orgies, threesomes, because you know Miami bitches are disgustingly nasty. You don't want to fuck with a Miami bitch. I know a lot of y'all niggas be like, I'm going to DR. Go down there and fuck one of them Colombian bitches in Miami and see what I'm talking about. If you could get it. They're filthy. Anyway, even with all the pussy that Trick Daddy's getting, even with all the pussy that Chris Brown's getting, Chris Brown's still twisted over his ex, which is Karrueche. And now she's fucking that damn ugly fucking damn turtle face Deion Sanders. He's getting more depressed. You know what I'm saying? He probably looked up to Deion Sanders when he was a kid. Now he knows his old fucking damn grease monkey grandpa's fucking his damn ex-girlfriend. So residuals was introduced. You know what I mean? He's still crying. You know, he still got problems. He's on drugs. Tyrese is all fucked up. He's destroyed. You know, I just heard his ex-wife actually wish she stayed with him. Oh, I wish he did too, so he could make better music. So when you see all these different situations, back to Trick Daddy, you got to start thinking like, yo, what? How the fuck you got all these different things in life and you still unhappy? You know what I'm starting to realize, honestly? Me and my wife and daughter was out yesterday, and it's the first time that I'm out in the stores, and I'm just like, man, it was a little annoying. Foreigners were annoying me yesterday. They really, really were. They were annoying me. Like, just I don't know. You're on the line. I don't like nobody on behind me. Like my wife is in front of me. I will stand literally like maybe 2, 3 feet behind her just for a nigga to bump me, just to touch my ankle so I can punch you in your face. You know, because I can't stand when foreigners don't mean it, but there's so much in a rush, 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 rush. Them when they listen, I don't got no problem with foreigners in America. I got the way how they move in America because they're so thirsty and greedy and they got the like y'all came from dirt, but you come here and then you know what I mean. Calm down. We you know why would you rush to pay? What's the rush? So if my wife and daughter wasn't with me because she got to take her time at the cashier, I would have said, "Yo, go around me, bro. Literally, go around me. They're gonna look in my face. Go, go, go. Just go. Just don't fucking get. I don't like that, especially a man. You know what I mean? That's a nasty mix. It see, unlike a woman, men make me sick. They stink. They ugly. They man, it's just disgusting. The masculine energy to me is gay energy to them. I mean, from what I see from them, you know, if it's a nice looking woman behind me and she has like two things, you oh yeah, go ahead, but you always got to turn around. It is him. Yuck. Then you look at the woman different, like, God damn, I know I'm not in the man, but you fuck that nasty nigga. That's your husband. Yuck. So you want them to go ahead, but you can't let everybody go ahead of you. So now I got to be cool and I got to protect my wife and daughter to make sure nobody does nothing stupid. So yesterday it was a little rough for me because I'm listening to my man. I got my headset on. I'm talking to one of my boys. We on a three-way call. Pause. You know what I mean? So we got my other man on the phone, and I ain't speak to him in a while. So that's why I just let them kept going with it. But again, you know what I mean? It was like every time I do that, I get distracted. So we was at our favorite stores and that's all that kept happening. The people behind me breathing down my neck. I can't stand it. So we wasn't really able to know. But again, this is another issue, like anxiety, the rush, whatever, whatever. So as I'm looking around, seeing women walking around and showing ass. And I think for the first time I got on some shit like, I don't understand. What is the point of you as a woman? Seriously, you walking around with nothing on, right? You walking around with nothing on. What is the goal? That's all. I want you to fill that blanket. Don't tell me attention. What is the goal? It's really confusing. When you sexy and you look attractive, you're a grace to the world. But when you just come out and you want to be a slut, what is the goal for you to walk out in the street for what? Don't without telling me it's for attention. Seriously. So as I'm looking around, I looked in our cart, I'm looking around and stuff. I said, yo, how much does a human being really need? And how much of these materialistic items are really gonna make you happy? You know, like I had a customer the other day was saying, like, he sees people that buy like 100 pairs of sneakers and you're never gonna wear those in a lifetime. And I'm like, but if it makes you happy having that in your possession, that's good. But if you're not any happier, get rid of them shits. Like I went crazy and started buying mad New Balances, right? Because the shoe fits, it feels so good. Like I feel amazing when I'm walking in them shits. That's different. That's worth every penny, right? So when I catch them, I got to catch them inside. I got to wear inside. Like I wear 13 and a half, 14. So not everybody has those sizes. And if they do, they usually don't fit the greatest. New Balance fit amazing. So it's a custom fit. I've never had a custom fit shoe in my life. So I went crazy and bought them. But they give me that mode of happiness. So as a human being, we indulge, we do this, we do that, you're rushing to go home, you're rushing to the supermarket. What makes you happy Like for real, just like happiness and love are two things that people don't know what the fuck it means. They really don't. So I really had a question with that. Yesterday was just big on like, yo, what is all this shit that we buy? Like, me and my wife buy so much of bullshit and don't utilize nothing. It's almost like we love to chase, and then I get home and I'm like, damn, I didn't even move these sneakers yet. There's like fucking 10 boxes here, brand new, in the bag. You know what I mean? Stacked nice, it's neat, but it's just crazy. So, then I have to remind myself on what the purpose is, and that's important. So I say all this to say, what is the point of going into the pursuit of happiness? You don't even know what happiness feels like. Like, what really makes you happy? When you get home, you sit in this chair, you watching TV, you watching your favorite show, you eating your favorite food. That feels great, right? And you don't want to mess around. You don't want your TV to go bad. You don't want your Wi-Fi to go bad because you're enjoying your program. You're watching your little weekly or daily thing. But in regards to a relationship, in regards to searching for the right man, and instead of just first fuck with an official nigga, that's all you need. What is the point of going into the pursuit or being in the pursuit of happiness and you don't know what happiness is? You're looking for love, you don't know what love is. You got to understand what's going on with these men when you're walking around and your nice little fat asses and titties all out, and he can't fucking touch you. That's pressure. You got to understand the mode of a man that you date, that you don't know the trauma he faced, because he got to be macho man and tell you nothing ever hurt him when it did. And now you date this nigga and realize that the nigga took a swung at you or smacked you or punched you in the mouth and beat you up. And you like, what did you do to deserve that? You did everything to deserve that because you're weak. And that's why he did that. Okay? How's a nigga even able to get past that? He didn't get the cops on that nigga. Did you ever see the mode of when a man gets locked up, the embarrassment? When you call that, whether it's your husband or anybody, when you call the cops and them boys come in the fucking house and your husband tries to resist, I don't care if he got the hammer in him, he trying to back the cops out, he's gonna lose. Soon as the cops show up, your man he's gonna fold up like a little fucking pussy. You got low self-esteem. Now they throw the nigga on the floor and kick him down the stairs and lock him up, and now you start crying. You have a mental illness. You have it. There's no fucking way in the world a man could actually look at you and know that when he's mad, he gonna use you as a punching bag. You gotta be one stupid bitch. Okay? Ain't no fucking way that you gonna call me the next day like, yeah, we worked it out. What? Physical abuse? Or Nate, what about sexual abuse? That's even worse. These are all reasons to kill a nigga. You women got to start going for your pistol license and get it. And don't tell a nigga you carry. He'll find out when he tries you. Y'all don't live in New York. In New York, we carry guns here illegally. Okay? Most of y'all live in the sticks. Y'all could have a gun at 16 years old practically. How is that possible that a man actually looked at you and took his suffering, struggling ass and beat you up? You know, when a man suffers, he puts it on the woman. That's how that pussy does. That's what he does. Though my wife catches it first. If I'm moody, she's gonna catch it first before my daughter. And we don't mean catch it physically. I never hit a woman in my life. I mean, she's gonna pick up the mood first. She's gonna pick up the he's a little this, he's that, what happened, boom, boom, boom. She's gonna pick it up. She knows when I was on that phone with my two jackass homeboys and just listening to them because I haven't spoken to them in like a few months. She knew that he gonna analyze shit because he realized these niggas is still fucking losers. So when a man says, or a woman says, well, it shouldn't say any woman doesn't deserve it. If you allow a nigga to hit you and there was no repercussions, you deserve that. Are you fucking kidding me? A nigga even push you and put his hand in your head, anything. That's he goes to jail instantly. Okay, you hit him and he called the cops. He's a pussy. All right. But what is he if he hit you? A pussy. He's still a pussy. Because he ain't going to do that to no average man. You better believe he won't. Because a real man would never touch a woman. He wouldn't even, that's not, listen, I done caught a woman literally with a dick in her mouth with another nigga. I ain't never thought about putting my fucking hands on her. Are you kidding me? So when they tell you confidence is key, yes, it is key. Confidence is key. For a woman, it's essential. It ain't essential for a black man. It's essential for a black woman because you are a target. I come home and I had a bad day. My wife's gonna hear that shit before my mama. Y'all deal with more. You gotta have confidence. So you walk in that block and that nigga says, "Hey, how you doing?" And you say, "I'm all right. How you doing?" And he like, "Can I take you out?" No, you may not. He gonna know right now this ain't the one. It's gonna be a little tough one. Even better, "Hey, how you doing?" And she ignores the nigga. That's confidence. Keep walking. Don't talk to these fucking monkeys. Okay? If you want to talk to somebody and get a response, tell him to go to Grindr. Okay? Tell him to go to Grindr. He could connect with a man quick any fucking way. Tell him to go get another man. All right? Being with a woman is a privilege. Once you give that man pussy, that's a privilege. You gave him the biggest prize. Woman ain't the prize. So what is the prize? Butthole? A man's ass? A woman, a woman is the gas for a man. If he's on empty, he don't got no woman. He's on empty. I don't care what his job like. You ever looked at a man that ain't had no pussy in years? That's a weirdo. When you talk about a man that ain't have a prostitute, okay, he probably had a couple of prostitutes. That's different. No woman can't have a woman that ain't got no girlfriend. The biggest red flag is a single man. Something's wrong with that. He's probably gay. If a man tells you, you tell a man you single by choice, that's womanly. But if a man says he's single by choice, that means he got fucked over. He got trauma. Be careful. That's what happened in that movie with Michelle and Beyonce's mother. She met a guy that was single. Single is a red flag for a man. Only time a man could be single is because he just got out of a relationship. That's it. If he tell you he just got out of a relationship, even then he's lying. He could be lying, but that's a good lie. He just got out. He tells you he been single and the last relationship he had was 2015. Get the fuck out of here. All right. My boy Buck has been going down to Colombia for the last how many? 8 years, 6, 7, 8 years. He's single. You know why he's single? Well, I ain't gonna put that out there, but let's just say it's a red flag. He ain't no gay nigga, but all he doing is screwing prostitutes, hookers, threesomes, or he's in a lifestyle. He does not have a girlfriend. You remember when he came here talking about he asked the girl to come over for dinner and it fucked him up. It's still fucking him up. Matter of fact, I owe that nigga a call, but he likes the video call. He just called me yesterday, by the way. But I bet you if I say, if you heard from that girl yet? No, man. I called from a different number. I went out there, got the oxtails, clean oxtails, did everything, prepared a nice dinner. She fucking ghosted me. He can't get a woman for the life of him. He could get pussy now, so he ain't all the way bad, but he fucks whores. He can't have a woman in that house for the life of him. Now, I'm not saying he's abusive because he's not, but he's emotionally all fucked up because by the time he gets to a woman and she gives him a glimpse of cheating on him, he's going to be destroyed. He can't get her, so if he loses her, it's even worse. Okay, shout out to Cutie Montel. What up, baby? I ain't see you in a minute. Black Ghost Game. I know this mom who had 5 kids. She wanted me to beat her baby dad. I said, fuck no. I get into that nigga, I'm gonna kill his ass. Don't play with him type of game. She can't change him. Yeah, fuck that. Don't ever get into that. First and foremost, if I'm dealing with a woman with 5 kids, right? She want me to do that. I'm gonna be like, listen, do me a favor. Like, next time, tell me that you already buried this nigga. That's what you should have told me. You know what I mean? Don't tell me to do nothing. That nigga should have been dead a long time ago. Okay, don't ever ask me no fucking question like that. You gotta tell a bitch that. That's all. You know what I mean? Come over here. I mean, I'll fuck you with 5 kids, and I ain't got no problem with that. I don't care if you live in the projects, the ghetto. I know Green V was talking about what you said about women with a messy house. Messy house, not dirty. I could deal with messy. I ain't worried. I'll mess up a house if we fucking. You know what I mean? But dirty is different. That's a whole different. I can't fuck with no dirty bitch. Because a dirty house is a dirty bitch. It's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. So he said she told me to put. She puts it with her baby's daddy bullshit because she's still mad in love with that nigga. Yeah, that's because she has. That's a mental illness. It's a mental illness. That's a mental illness, man. Any man the only time I like the only news that I like, and then y'all see me, I post them right up in my motherfucking goddamn right on YouTube on the damn community board. Woman shoots husband. Woman kills boyfriend. Those are my favorites. I love it. Ain't nothing sick about it. If I was the judge, I'd be like, listen, give her 2 fucking months, okay? Let her get back on her feet, because she ain't no killer. Okay, she just defended herself from that shithole where he's supposed to be. Okay. I would never sentence a woman to life that killed no fucking man ever, unless she deliberately did it. You know, she went and robbed the nigga, got the old man shot the nigga in the head because that's capital murder. But you been with an abuser and you still with that nigga? Come on now, come on now. What kind of sorry ass motherfucker? That's the worst. So moving along, the reason for this is when you see Trick Daddy talking, Tyrese talking. All of these men, men don't care about a good looking woman no more. We about your energy. That's bullshit. We don't do energy. That's bullshit. Okay, the only energy a nigga do is when you're weak. Okay, he wants you to be weak. He wants you to be pretty, but he wants you to be approachable. He wants you to be accessible. He wants you to be reachable. He wants you to be non-exclusive. Okay, when you're a hoe, he wants you to be a lady. He got you all fucked up. You can never be a lady. You can't turn a fucking goddamn whore into a lady. I understand. So he's projecting because he's damaged. When do most men get damaged? It happens in high school. High school. He ain't gonna tell you if he been kicked around and he got it. So he probably fell in love with the teacher, and the fucking teacher never paid him any mind. A man could be in love with a girl in school for 4 long years and never had the chance, and that could fuck him up. He never approached her, even when he did, even when he tried to, she'd have a chance. Now he fell in love with her. That's trauma. That'll be the same nigga get on in there like, yo, you woman. Once a nigga says you women have the audacity to, you understand? He has problems, and you got to watch that because that man that is that a man like that that's suffering, ain't no telling what he gonna do. That's why you can't seek positive and negative and a man that got his shit together. A nigga can have his financial shit together and still be suffering. You just gotta get an official nigga. Official nigga's just gonna add on to you. Okay? You with the nigga, you can see this motherfucker right here is official. I like him. He cool, laid back, calm, collective. You want to reward the nigga with pussy. Well, goddamn, I just want to give it to him. He's so fucking dope. He makes me sexy. He makes me feel good. That's what you want. You want that Stevie Wonder shit where, damn, you can't even see it. You know what I mean? It just feels good. Just feels good. That's why I say this to say in regards to the Stevie Wonder thing. And I talked about the Queen Vegan. If you're official, a person can feel that, right? But as a man, he's supposed to disperse that energy to you. These niggas want you to give them energy. That's pussy shit. Or a woman should give. No, don't do that. Your looks is enough. Okay? Your looks is gonna set the confidence. You look like shit, he's gonna go on the strength of that. Sometimes you could look a little dangerous. That's still gonna be a mode of confidence to him. Men are intimidated from confidence, man. I'm telling you. Even with a man. That's why I didn't put in the title, black men are suffering, he's intimidated by confidence. If I got a little nigga working with me, and that nigga know I'm weak, he gonna run all over the boss. He gonna do what he wanna do when he wanna do it. You know what I'm saying? But if that nigga know he dealing with a real nigga, he know it ain't gonna be easy. This nigga could replace me. It's different. He gonna act differently because he know I could do what I do. So if a man is gonna rob a nigga, He ain't gonna rob a nigga standing with the suit with the hammer on his waist with shades on. He's just not gonna rob that nigga. He's gonna get the nigga that's vulnerable. That's what he's gonna do. And if he is gonna rob the nigga with the gun on him, he gonna get 10 of his fucking friends to help out. Okay? Confidence is a physical thing with him. So that's why men are intimidated by beauty. Okay? It's because he's intimidated by confidence. A beautiful woman is connected to confidence. You come out the house looking like shit, you not confident. You walk in that store, you a fine bitch, you got out your goddamn Range Rover, you dress nice and classy, you got your shades on, and the nigga goes, you in that store, he see how fine your ass is, he know this ain't the average bitch right here. So what happened to all that energy talk? He can't fucking deal with no energy. Because at the end of the day, her swag is impeccable right now. Won't he go approach her? She got the cop car outside, unmarked cop car. Okay? That's why niggas don't approach police. They scared. Because of her uniform. Niggas are afraid. How many of y'all seen a fine cop and y'all be like, God damn, and don't say a fucking word to her? Because you know. You're like, that bitch may pull me the fuck over. Okay? In my hood right now, they got a whole bunch every summer. Ask Green Vegan and my lion. Every summer, they put cadets on the street, new recruit, and they fine as hell. And guess what they do? When you're driving on the block and you stare at them, they stare it right back. Yeah, what, nigga? Because they got that gun. And I got 30,000 motherfuckers behind me. I dare you say some dumb shit. You throw a quarter at that bitch, you're finished. That's assault. And you know it, pussy hoe. So you respect the cop. That's why they wear a uniform. Even when the niggas don't have no uniform, you see them fucking lights in the back of your mirror, nigga. You know what it is. Uh-oh. That's what, that's what a man says. Uh-oh. And you see two beautiful cops and they looking fine and you think you're gonna talk that swag with them. It ain't happening. You better just cooperate. Because they know they fine. They know what they do for a living. The NYPD detectives, you think you're gonna be like, damn, y'all, you gonna hold a camera and not cooperate? Okay, now I gotta call the boys. Now she gotta call men, nigga, pulling up muscular niggas, come out like, yo, nigga, all that shit you seen on YouTube, we don't play that shit, nigga. Oh, no. Oh, I feel my life is in danger. In New York City, you can't do that. They're gonna pull you right out that car. Unless your pussy ass holds the phone up and does a live stream, pussy hoe. You understand? They know what it is, they're intimidated. So you gotta understand presence is key. You gotta think about what are you giving off that a nigga said he gonna beat you up. You got 3 kids from him. He ruined you with that. Oh no, we had 3 kids because he made love. No, black men don't make kids to make love. They make kids to fucking ruin you. That's why they do that. I'm gonna put a baby in her. That's what his goal is. He see that young little 18-year-old or 16-year-old coming out of high school. Damn, I need to put a baby in that. And that's what he does. And now by the time you're 20, you got 2 fucking kids. And he'll tell you, you don't need to be out. You don't need to go to no club. Now you want to join the Air Force. Well, what you gonna do with the kids? I ain't fucking taking care of them. That's what he's gonna do. He's an abuser. So if he's suffering, he will abuse you. If he's write it down. If he's suffering, he will abuse it. Write that down. I'm dead serious. Okay, shout out to the high school. Okay. So then let's get back to this part where a woman deserves it because she don't listen to me. All right. You have one choice in this world. You choose to be, if you have low self-esteem, okay, and you cannot write that shit off as a disorder and say, Nate, I'm on medication as a mental illness, that is a choice. Don't tell me shit. All right. You chose that fucking bum ass nigga and he beat your ass up. Whose fault is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now the reality is he tried you. Okay, he ain't gonna try my homegirl. My man ain't gonna try her because he know she'll send that nigga to the fucking moon. Okay, better yet to hell. How in the fuck does a nigga look at you and know that he done met your mother? Oh, you know you don't have a mother. You lost your mother, lost your father, and all of a sudden, right now, you come out the bathroom and this nigga fucking you up. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What there had to be something you gave off. Because believe me when I tell you, he wouldn't have did that to no confident woman. He wouldn't have did that to that fucking off-duty detective. Unless she had low self-esteem. Oh, Nate, you mentioned there was a story where a detective used to get beat up in where you lived at. Yeah. She used to. Her name was Carmen. Fine bitch, Cagney and Lacey bitch. Fine bitch. She used to go to work with black eyes. That was back in the day. Now you can't do that now. They'll send the boys after her. But she had low self-esteem. She had they was carrying 38 calibers, I believe 38s or 45s. And she used to be a plainclothes detective, and her man used to whoop her ass. Who's the dumb bitch, him or her? Are you fucking kidding me? How in the fuck are you an NYPD detective with a fucking revolver and this nigga laid a hand on you and he's not dead? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? At the least locked up for assaulting an officer? Are you kidding me? The fuck out of here. There's no way in the world. Now there's a lot of women that's sitting in these because I don't live too far from a woman's shelter. And there's some women in there that probably got some situations that wasn't as crazy, but they taking advantage of the system. Okay. Whatever. If they had an official nigga, they wouldn't be in there. But whatever. They get housing, whatever. But there's some women in there that really got abused. And one thing about me, I could never even be friends with a nigga that abuses women. I couldn't even be friends with a nigga like that. I could know a nigga like that. Yeah, that's bro to live down the block. But on some cool shit, and then you abuse women. So let's not get it fucked up. He's already a piece of shit from the jump. How did he get to you? Gotta think about that. How did you not? Well, he told me this. No. No, 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 no. Black men are suffering, so you got to think about it. He's highly capable of doing that on average. Some men be like, I'll never do that, Nate. Yeah, but on average, he's suffering. Okay? Whether he's Diddy, whether he's Trick Daddy, okay? Whether he's Tyrese, whether he's R. Kelly, these niggas will snap, man. R. Kelly almost snapped on Gail. He almost snapped on Gail. He almost beat the shit out of Gail. Remember when he stood up? He got crazy because he's damaged. He's suffering, sick motherfuckers. You gotta, all these niggas is talented and they got the world in the palm of their hands, but they have trauma and you fuck them. You have babies with these niggas, not one, but two, but three, but four. Because I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be a queen. No, you can't be a queen to these niggas. These niggas is queens. Y'all trying to be queens of bitches. I don't fuck with niggas like that. They dirt to me. I think all of them should be shot dead. I feel that every man that puts a hand on a woman should be dead automatically. Trump needs to give a pardon to he ain't gonna do that because he likes women. He likes men to abuse women, but especially in the black community. But the black community would be better if we get the abusers out. You get all these abusers out, forget it. All these men are suffering. That's why they don't want to work. They don't want to do shit, and they take it out on the kid's mother. They already fucked her life up. That's why they had a baby. What do you think? Black men have a baby because he wants to have a family? No. Only time he want to have a family is with that non-black bitch. Now, then with her, he want to have a baby, a family. She white. If she white trash, she gonna ruin her. But if she's a white woman that's privileged and she runs the show, he want to have a family with her. If he's on some Carlton Banks shit, Alfonso Ribeiro shit, yeah. Okay? He want to have a motherfucking family. God damn it, I'm gonna have a family with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a family with her. He's serious. You understand? But with you, as a black woman, I want to put a baby in that. I'll take the condom off. That's what he tell you. I wouldn't wear a rubber with that. He told you that. You know it. With that white woman, oh no. Oh shit, God damn it. She's everything. I think I'm in love. And then he goes on to social media and says, my beautiful family, my beautiful offspring. Are you fucking serious? You fucked that nigga. You actually, what kind of, you tell me right now that you can't see that this nigga was a piece of shit. Yeah, well, Nate, the red flags wasn't there. They're always there. You tell me right now what he told you, and I'll tell you if they were there or not. Well, he said he was single, red flag. How long? Well, he said 8 years, red flag. He's single. Why? Why is he single? Why nobody want him? He tells you why nobody wants you. You know what's going on here. All these niggas is animals. You know the average black man's a piece of fucking dirt. So you have to be single. You could be single for 10. Some of y'all been single for 10 fucking years. Especially if you ain't been listening to me. But him, come on now. Why nobody want him? Now you tell me, well, he said he's an electric engineer, red flag. Well, how's that a red flag, Nate? Red flag. Doesn't matter what he does for a living, as long as he got a job. Doesn't matter what he does for a living, as long as he got a job. Well, what if he worked at Amazon? Doesn't matter what he's doing, as long as he got a job. It doesn't matter. He could be a police officer and still be a loser. It's different for you, not the same for him. Okay, we got to put the pressure on him. Well, he got a 3-bedroom house. Red flag. Red flag. How does that benefit you? He got 3, 4 different babies' mamas. Now, bitch, you must be crazy. Don't fuck with men with kids. Don't deal with them. They're dirt. Multiple children, multiple babies' mamas. That's a dirt bomb. I don't give a fuck if he's a billionaire. He's a piece of shit. A real man would never lay out. You can't be a real man with 6 babies' mamas. That's impossible. How the fuck are you being? How are you able to service 6 different babies in 6 different areas? Some of those 6 different area codes. Are you serious? And you fuck that nigga? Come on now, bro. Everything's a red flag. What's good to you is a red flag. He tells you, well, I have my entrepreneur. Red flag. Yeah, I like to dress. I like to go to parties. Red flag. Parties are played out. He's whack. He's corny. He's late. He invests in the real estate. Red flag. He's a nigger. He ain't making no fucking money next to that white boy. Trust me. Every fucking body I know that's rich in the game at real estate is not even black. He's a liar. One person. My bad. My accountant. He's the only one. Okay? And you would never know when you look at him. Because he would never tell you that if he was a single man, but he's not. He's married. As he should. How the fuck is a man got all that and single? Are you kidding me? Something's wrong with that fucking turkey. He's probably got a little dick. Okay? There's all types of shit. It's a red flag. I don't know what it be. It's a red fucking flag. It doesn't matter what all that shit he's telling you ain't gonna do nothing for you. Now, if you was Asian or Latin, then it's great. Because what he does for a living is gonna be your money. Because you can get that. You're not as a black woman. Okay, the more he got, the less he gonna do for you. The more you got, the less he gonna do for you. Excuse me. Okay? Don't fucking believe that. When a black man wants to have a baby with you, it's because he just want to bust a nut inside of you, fuck your life up. So when he in front of the store in the hood, in front of that bodega, he like, yeah, that's my baby's mother. He'll brag about that. Man, ain't gonna brag about it when them kids are 17, 18 years old and they gonna kick their father's ass. I had a woman yesterday, one of my neighbors gonna tell me, yeah, because I just met her. So me and his sister was talking and shit. Older chick, but you could tell you ever look at an older woman, you could be like, you could tell you could tell you a freak now. You know what I mean? She gave me that feeling like she just want to suck my dick and shit. Whatever. Anyway, she a cool sister though. So we talking, she telling me first. First she said she had 2 kids. That's what she said. She said she got a 42-year-old. I said, God damn it, how old? I mean, 42, you look good for a woman with a 42-year-old. That's how I said it. So she says, I'm 62. So she one of them older, sassy woman that's got age on her, but you could tell, like, you know what I mean? She got that little young swag about herself. Just the name, we kicking it. And then she said she got a 30-something-year-old, like a 30, whatever. But she told me she got a 41-year-old. So she said she had the baby at 17. I said, damn. Then, as we're talking, she's like, yeah, because, dealing with, I didn't know she was married. So I said, you got to watch out to these low-level man, whatever. She said, yeah, and I don't play that because my kids told my man, something to the effect that they told her man, like you do something to my mother, I'll kill you. And she told me those are her kid's father. I said, I'm like, yo, that's a little dysfunctional. No fucking, if no boy, No son should be telling their mother, they father, if you do anything to my mother, I'll kill you. Get the fuck out of here. Your father must be a pussy to go for that. Ain't no way in the world I would have went for that. So that kind of turned me off when she said that. Not her, but I just was like, two of your kids. Then she said she had 5 kids. I said 5. And I guess she, being in social media has such a negative stigma, she started feeling comfortable around me. So she started naming their ages. So that's when I said, okay, they ain't all by the same father. You know what I mean? That's all. You ain't gotta ask her. I know you niggas, but how many fathers? She clearly from different fathers. You know what I mean? Because she would have mentioned that. So she's like, yeah, I'm done. I'm happy. Life is just great. They out the house. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then she started pandering. I said, oh shit. You know what I mean? So her husband calls her up and he like, yeah, I'm over here at the ferry. He's like, no, I'm on the way, babe. I'm just, my car. She made up some lie because he was talking to me. So she started talking. I was like, look at this shit right here. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got Shorty going crazy. She older too. I like doing it like that. But she was cool. She says she does things in the neighborhood, like gives Amazon giveaways and shit like that in the hood. I'm like, yeah, I know you. And she's like, I said, when you doing the next one? She said, well, I haven't did it in a while. I said, God damn, niggas has always got some shit with them. But she was cool. She just had an appeal like, damn, you ever have that nasty thought, real man, and you be like, I would actually fuck that, She got, she gives a nice head or whatever, but whatever. But again, with that being said, she was comfortable just talking to me. She just felt good to talk to me. Now, every time she see me, she go, how you doing? Now, you know what I mean? This just happened yesterday. I swear to God, not even 24 hours ago. So, but you could tell she been through a lot. You know what I mean? You could tell she been through a lot. I'm pretty sure the first batch of baby's fathers probably fucking beat her up. She probably been through shit. Because once a woman starts talking all that, I'm good. I'm just happy in life, and my kids is out, and all of them. I'm just being me, and I got my own life. I'm like, she trying to let me know she's available. You know what I mean? Oh my god! Just ban that nigga. Don't even respond to the clown. Fucking corny nigga. Hold on. Just trolling. So this is applied. Does this rule apply for white guys? Okay, so what was the question? Does it approve for white guys or black that they're suffering? Nah, not like that black man. Hell no. Hell no. Black man intimidated by you anyway because he know you're a strong black woman. They respect that shit. Black man, strong black. Fuck that strong black shit. He want a weak bitch. Man want a weak bitch because he's weak, so he can only control you if you weak. He can't control you if you fucking your confidence is up. Real men are contracted by a confident woman because that's a sign of strength. So he gonna want that. He ain't gotta worry about how sucking nobody's dick on behind his back and all that. She a lady. He ain't no jealous nigga. So he official. She official. Official niggas want a strong woman, you know, with confidence, stand up tall, believe in herself. You know what I mean? That weak man, he wants you to keep you down. That's why they said you are what you attract. Shout out to Obi-Wan Steph. What's good, man? Yo, Nate, I wanted to tell you to watch that weirdo Phil. Yeah, I already know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, Phil got to watch himself. He got to watch himself. I mean, he got to watch this. Anybody else wants some Phil shit got to watch their stuff. You get me from the back, nigga, pause. Then it is what it is. You win, but I mean, it ain't going to be so nice, man. You got to understand, man. I mean, it ain't worth it, your life. Trust me. It's really not. I mean, I can't be doing this YouTube shit without, you know what I mean? Ask the green vegan in my line. Ask the green vegan in my fucking line. She was with me. I mean, we New Yorkers, man. Like we gotta be this way. I mean, come on now. Like, I don't give a fuck how illegal a firearm is. I mean, my life is more important than that. Fuck it. I do the time for a fucking possession. So what? As long as that nigga's in the dirt, it don't make me a fucking difference. And if a nigga send me with my family, let him send me. Either way, it's a win-win for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Whether I gotta go, you know what I mean? I ain't afraid to go. So it is what it is. This is what happened. But see, you gotta remember, Obi-Wan Steph, this is why the big Phil shit made this better. Because this is why, respectfully, that when we have a meet and greet, ain't gonna be ain't gonna be nobody in there. It's gonna be nothing but the official people. Because he just fucked it all up. For better. Because he's suffering. And when you got a man that suffers, ain't no telling what he'll do. He'll come in there and kill everybody. You know what I mean? Osama bin Laden, all them niggas is suffering. Shout out the real one. When the niggas went into the planes, when niggas go out here and they do these, they start shooting up and mass shootings, that's a person suffering. So I'm not saying white man ain't suffering either, but they levels is different. Them niggas go into schools and kill everybody. That's how they blow up buildings and shit like that. You know what I mean? When a black man's suffering, he'll just fuck his community up and destroy his woman. And destroying his woman is destroying his community. When you destroy your woman, your community's finished. The white man don't do that to his woman. The Asian man don't do that to his woman. The Indians don't do that to their woman. Only that black man, out of all the races, he the only one that fucking drags you. If I ain't lying, watch all them. You see a strong, independent woman, she gonna be by herself, single. Nobody want that. But that low vibrational weak bitch, she keeps a nigga. Now tell me, am I fucking lying? She keeps him. Black Gold Salmon said, not gonna lie, it seems like a lot of these rich niggas that be marrying these white women that be getting set up or something. Nah, they ain't set up, they're just weak. You marry hoes. Like, I don't respect a man that marries a hoe. That's not a man. I don't respect no man that marries no slut. Okay, sluts are for one goddamn thing, recreation only. Oh boy. Speak for yourself, all black man. Get the fuck out of here, you loser. Go suck your own dick, you fucking loser piece of dirt. You're fucking worthless, nigga. You'll never be nothing, nigga. Okay, your father should have fucking aborted you, you piece of shit. All right? All black men, you piece of fucking dirt. That's why you just commented, you fucking piece of shit. You just proved it. That's why you commented. Speak for yourself. I told you these niggas are suffering. Why don't you go lick Trick Daddy's ass? You probably got jealous when you seen Nene fucked and you wanted to fuck him first. You probably wanted to ride his dick. You dick sucker. The fuck out of here, nigga. Who you talking to, you pussy hole? If it ain't all black men, then if that's not the case, then why you commented? Why you felt that you had to take your phone instead of listening, you had to type it, you fucking emotional bitch. I told you these niggas are emotional creatures. Well, women, I think you said women are emotional. Women are emotional creatures. They're supposed to be, but the man took your womanhood. He's the bitch now. He's the new woman. Especially brothers. Brothers pay. The more thug a nigga is, the more suspect he is. That's how I look at it. More gangster a nigga is, the more and more he probably in that gay fucking bathhouse with them niggas sucking somebody's cock. Because you believe the image. I don't. You believe that's a masculine man. It's not. Because a real man would have never did that. A real man would have never commented. Speak for you like a little fucking bitch. That's all you are. Okay? Goodbye. White man approached me the other day. I'm thinking about giving him a chance. Thinking about it. You must be, first of all, you must be fine for a white man to approach you. It don't mean shit when a brother approach you, because that nigga, he just going to destroy. The finer you are, the more he going to destroy you. If he approach you, you know what I mean? Because the only thing, remember, men are intimidated by beauty. So if you find he intimidated you, he's probably a pile of shit. Write that down, ladies. If you find and somebody approached you, chances are he's a player or he's a piece of dirt. Because ain't no real motherfucker gonna approach you. Even he's intimidated by that. God damn. That's a fine bitch. You know what I mean? Believe me, I'm telling you, ask any woman out here that's a police officer I'm lying. She gonna be like, he ain't lying about that. Niggas be real careful what the fuck they say to me. Unless he holding up a phone trying to do you see him on the internet all the time. They approach a nice looking cop. They got the phone out. Any man to hold a phone on a cop and talking shit is a bitch. That's a pussy. Only time you should have somebody taking the phone is when that nigga's whipping your ass and you didn't do shit. Okay? But you taking a recording officer and now you talking all shit about it. Why don't you put the phone down? Let him turn the body cam off. You turn the phone on to just shoot a fair one. Okay? I'll show you a video. There was a video that was out. Cop fights. There was an undercover cop fighting this nigga on the street. Hold on. NYPD. Oh my God, never forget that. In Harlem. fights. What they call the person that gets arrested? Perpetrator in Harlem. Yo, let me see if I find this shit. This fucking thing. When this nigga put that, he ain't even bring his gun out and he whipped that ass. Police officer fights. Hold on. I think this is it.
Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. I got it. I got it. Let me tell you what a black man looks when he's suffering. Hold on. So this is a few years ago. So you know the video quality is gonna be shit. Hold on. This fucking fat Geritol fuck. See, these are the niggas right here that's fucking a whole game up on the internet. Niggas that look like this. Angry, bitter niggas. They just look like him. Okay? This is the type of guy that'll go to Colombia, fuck a prostitute, eat a pussy, everything, and they want to make her. They want to make her his wife. That's the type of you don't trust a motherfucker like that. You know what I'm saying? So hold on. Let me show you the video.
Court and coffee.
Oh, shut up.
His possession be described.
Okay, so this is New York, right? Check this out. This is some real. This cop. That's a cop to the left. The nigga's resisting. Wow, just watch him.
Nah, y'all can't do that to me. Y'all can't do that to me. That can't.
See, because he's on camera, he's performing. That's how. See, this is the thing you do. You look at this guy as a thug, and this is to me, it's a federal informant. Because I know niggas that look like this and sold out and had to change their social security number and is in protective motherfucking custody in the witness protection program. I know niggas that did this. So when you looking at all the street shit, and he told you to record, okay, great. He telling to record. I get that part. He wants to cover himself, but check how this shit is. Just watch this.
My ID. That can't do that to me. I gotta go take my medicine and stuff. That cannot do that to me. That cannot do that to me. I'm letting you. All right. I'm letting you do your job. No, you're not. What I'm doing? I'm not touching you. I'm not stopping you or nothing. Come on, y'all not arresting me for nothing. No. Give my ID. No, y'all ain't arresting me for nothing. Come on, no. What y'all doing that to me for? Nah, man, nah. My daughter up there got bugging the fuck up. Stop. You can check my ID. No, y'all can't. I'm not touching you. I'm not stopping you or nothing. Come on, y'all not arresting me for nothing. No. Give my ID. No, y'all ain't arresting me for nothing. Come on, no. What y'all doing that to me for? Nah, man, nah. My daughter up there got bugging the fuck up. Stop. You can check my ID.
Come on, it's right there. 8th Avenue. Let's go. Hurry up.
Yo, let me tell you something. Shout out to the real one. I appreciate that. Shout out to the real one. I didn't even see that. Thank you very much for that super sticker. God damn. Thank you, real one. Thank you very, very much for that. I love you. Thank you. God damn, I didn't even see that. Listen, this is hard. This isn't Harlem. The nigga told his family to record. He knew he was being recorded. You know one thing about these niggas you got to understand? The same nigga that give these cops a hard time to comply is the same ones when a homie come up there and put the blicky to his face, he's going to cooperate. Same gun. He not going to respect the cop. And there's a woman cop there and a male cop. All right? Now, obviously, this happened about 6 years ago, so they don't want to shoot none of these niggas because they know you're going to be marching in front of their fucking house, okay, when you kill them. So they can't do anything, even though they got the ability to because they got a deadly weapon legally. And they could, you know what I mean? And they could kill this nigga. This cop decided to fight the nigga. He decided to fight him. He decided to fight the nigga in one-on-one. I respect that.
This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit.
So his man is saying this is some bullshit.
This is some bullshit.
Look. All that talk, the guy in the red's running. All that talk, and he's shooting a fair one. And he's whooping his ass.
This is some bullshit, man. This is some bullshit.
Look, the cop coming for more. Just comply, bro. You're going to jail anyway.
This is some bullshit. I got everything on camera. Because I was walking.
Now you hear it. Now, see, in New York, when you start hearing them lights coming, now you're hearing the boys coming. Now the backup is coming in. You hearing him? Mayday. Now watch how he complies. Watch this.
With him. I got everything on camera. I got everything
You
on
hear that? This is the thing in New York, right? When you hear all them damn sirens coming, it's game over. I don't know what happens in your hood, but here, these cops arrive quickly. Okay? Watch how the nigga fold up. Watch.
camera. I got everything on 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 camera.
Why you running back, fam? He's fighting because you know why? He know he's confident. He knows that this cop is gonna kick his ass, and he ain't even touch his gun. Big old fat. I'm telling you, that's how that damn black bastard's a wastebasket, yo. I swear to God, that's why they don't respect us. Stuff like this. He talked all that shit, and now the cop is whipping him, and now he's scared.
Everything. I got everything on camera. I got everything on camera.
Now watch all them police tackle his ass. Watch this.
I got everything on camera. I got
bye.
everything. I
There
got
you
everything.
go. There you go. Bye-bye. It always ends up like this. It just always ends up like this. Always. All that talk is, man, y'all got everything. What do you got on camera, nigga? He shot a fair one. And he had a woman cop there. He should have, you know what I mean? This is the embarrassment part, because now he ain't got no case. And that's why all y'all trying to make these viral videos.
He messy. He messy. He messy.
They're going to keep coming and coming. I promise you, there's going to be about 200 cops out there. Watch.
I got everything on camera. I got everything on camera. I got everything on camera.
See how that pussy does? He holds everything on. That's how he is. He's a pussy. He antagonizes you, then he wants to record you. He's a bitch. Some of y'all women out here had sex with niggas. Soon as he can't get his way, he gonna share the video with me. That's how he is. He's a dirty fuck. You go share the video that you fucked the nigga. That's a good look. Huh? Oh damn, this bitch went in there and shared the video. I was tearing her ass up. Make him look better. Okay, but see, with him, he takes the video and I'm gonna put it up on Pornhub. You know how many goddamn revenge videos are sitting on Pornhub that women didn't even allow? It's up there. Hope Amani Sanders said, my ex-fiance was a white man. He treated me to dinner, all was well. Got caught him sleeping with his best friend. I got suspicious, and he kept asking to do anal. Yeah, because he was a fag all along. I had a convo with this dude about 2 weeks ago. We were talking about black men not liking black women. I told the only reason why they like white women because they're easy to manipulate. No, they're not. They ain't easy to manipulate. That ain't true. That's bullshit. Black women are easy to manipulate. You kidding me? That's not true. There's no facts to that at all. Black women are easy to manipulate. You can't manipulate on a white bitch. How the fuck you gonna manipulate a woman with a white liver? She manipulates the black man once he marries her. No black man's gonna marry no white bitch and manipulate unless he's beating her up. If he's physically abusing her, yeah. Black women are weak for black men, not a white bitch. White bitch ain't weak for no black. White girl's gonna fuck another man anyway. So how you gonna manipulate a bitch that's gonna suck somebody else's dick when she's at work? You kidding me? That ain't true. Whatever dude you talk to, he's lying. It's a fucking lie. I mean, we respectfully. Let me just say this for my podcast, because I'm gonna have to put this up on motherfucking Spotify. Because Black Ghost Gamer says, I had a convo with this dude about 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about black men not like black women. That's a problem because he's probably gay. Okay, he probably wanted to suck your dick. That's what it was. You probably was coming on to you. I bet you had pulled your dick out. He would have been like, all right, big bro, let me suck it. Yeah, come on now. Who don't like black women? A man on the internet? I told them the only reason they like white women because they're easy to manipulate. No. That's correction, sir. No black man's going to be beating no white bitch's ass unless she's a white piece of trash, grew up in a ghetto. Okay? You ain't going to be hitting no white privileged bitch and you think you're going to get away with that. Are you fucking kidding me? He ain't doing that. You think you're going to get some Gloria Vanderbilt white bitch or some bad MILF from the South Shore of Staten Island and she's easy to manipulate? First of all, if you ain't got no dick, you can forget it. Because white girls, they about big dicks. That's number one. Number two, they're about big dicks. All right, that's number two. Number three, they're about big dicks. They ain't about your change unless you're a fucking millionaire. So that ain't true. You manipulate. You can't. White man can't manipulate no black woman because he a damn sure manipulator. He could manipulate his own white woman, but ain't no white man could manipulate no black bitch. That ain't happening. So that ain't true. Ain't no truth to that. Black Ghost Gamer said, "Yep, Nate. If you see with a white woman, she paying. I mean, she paying on a level of she got more money than him. But we talk about an old white bitch. You know, you 40 years old, you fucking a damn bitches in her 70s. Yeah, that's different. But even then, you ain't manipulating her. You know, you do the wrong thing, nigga. She called the cops, you're toast. You can't win. Once you're in a white neighborhood and that white bitch and she see that black fucking man monkey on the couch, he's finished. Once the cops arrive there, where's the perpetrator and see that fucking grizzly ass yellow-eyed bastard sitting on the couch, he's finished. Black men manipulate black women. Unless she's just a white trash, because white trash is different, you know what I mean? But you ain't going for the white bitch, you kidding me? Ain't no fucking way. They got a T app for men that's showing dirty pics of women. Yeah, that T app is losing shit. My cousin called me about that shit yesterday, talking about, well, she texted me yesterday, talking about she had her baby's father on the T app and everybody saying that he was this and that. Guess he was trying to, you know, but she put him up there, but she playing so many games. I was like, why are you calling me with this shit? I really got mad at her. Like, why do you feel that you have to call me and tell me about this? I you know, why you fucking with this bum nigga? You had a baby with him. He's dead. He's not even fucking being there for the kids. So fuck him. Why you putting this time and you putting this shit up on a T app? Fucking retard. Yeah, that shit is whack. So what? Now, mind you, we'll see what the guys do. Let's see what he did. Now he cooperate.
You swung first.
Now he swung. Now he gonna call me. He swung first. See what I mean about these niggas? Now he want to be a rat. Now he gonna talk about, oh, the cops swung first. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
It's some bullshit.
Wait till the mother detectives roll up, because detectives, they go, uniform cops is different, but when these niggas is in plain clothes, they different niggas.
This is shrimp.
Actively resisted arrest. Now, being in law enforcement, I see this video in a completely different light than many will.
Okay, so he's in law enforcement, so he's gonna be on my side. So we're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that. Thank you very much, Abel and Steph. God damn, brother. Thank you for that super chat, man. I appreciate you, bro. Salute to my man, man. Shout out to motherfucking Massachusetts, man. God damn. My nigga. Yeah, you can't manipulate no white bitch. Unless you got a big dick. You ain't packing, you can forget it, nigga. That's the only way. And even then, you ain't gonna manipulate it, because all she gonna want to do is one more. White woman created BBC. What do you think? A black woman called it BBC? Ain't no fucking. That's a white woman category. They created that shit. So if a nigga got a little dick and he meets a white low-level bitch that's mad insecure and deal with brothers, yeah, that's just like dealing with a black woman. So yeah, he can manipulate her. She don't know any fucking better. He's damaged goods. He's suffering, yeah, so now he can't satisfy her, so he's got to manipulate her and fucking try to overpower her. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, only time you listen, but if a black man abuses a white woman, trust me when I tell you, it's a mental thing. That means she has low self-esteem. Any woman you see getting abused from a man, from her boyfriend or husband, has low self-esteem. That's a mental illness. She has to be on medication. You didn't know that? You can't just fix what you think? You gonna come to the B mindset and you got low self-esteem and you're gonna come here and say, God damn, you know what? I feel like I'm doing better. No, you need to go. You gotta go to a psychiatrist. You don't just wake up from that and come here. If that was the case, I have a whole bunch of women from the shelter coming over here. That's a whole different level of a woman. I can't, you know, I could do a lot of things. I can't do that. No way. That's a situation that, first of all, that's a trauma level that I can't even handle. That's a whole different level of trauma. You know what I mean? Any woman that been physically abused, raped, sodomized from family members and all that. Like, for her to come to the B mindset, she's gonna every time I talk, it's gonna be something sensitive. She's probably gonna think you know, egotistical. She's gonna be so damaged by the time she come here, she's gonna go back to that abuser. Misogynistic, or your views. I agree on some things. She's gonna have more problems because she's been abused already. So now she's under that manipulation. You just don't come out of that from listening to a YouTube nigga like me. That ain't gonna happen. It's not, because she's still gonna be with the nigga. And then when I see there's a few of them that pop up here. There's a lot of women that come here. They've been gone for months and they come back. Hey, Nate. I'm like, yeah. So now the nigga ain't abusing them. They ain't been around. Then when they go back to him abuse, you think a woman's gonna get abused every day and listen to me? It's impossible. How the fuck she gonna do that? She ain't gonna come in here dropping on $40, $50 and the niggas beating the shit out of her. She ain't gonna do that. Black folks again. What would have been the proper term I should have used instead of easy to manipulate? You should. They said they're easy, but sexually, yes, they're easy to fuck. Yeah, because white women, it's easier to get white pussy than black pussy. Yeah, that the terminology is. It's easier if you want to get pussy the first night with a woman, just on some freak shit because they just freaks. You got a better chance of fucking a white woman, Puerto Rican woman. She ain't white, but she Latin. But they get pussy up quicker. They're nasty. That's it. But manipulate a black woman. She ain't got no father. Her brothers wasn't shit. They don't love her. You can manipulate her. She never had no love. So if she comes, she a black woman. It's easy to manipulate black women as a black man. She's more relatable to you. She's gonna trust you. She's loyal to black men. They got more lower self-esteem because black women are loyal to their race more than black men. So she's an easier target to manipulate, generally. Unless she's confident. If she's confident, you can fucking forget it. It ain't happening. Because you can't get to her. So the proper term you should have said was white women are easier to fuck. That's it. Period. They're easy to get the pussy from. You go to a white girl the first night, they drink, they get fucked up, they get smashed. Yeah. Black girl, unless she's thotty, she got to be thotty to do that because it's not her real nature. A white woman's nature is nasty. They holes. You ever see a white woman get a cock inside of her, the passion? It's like it's more demonic. Black woman like, oh my God, yes, I love it, yes. White woman's like, yeah, fuck the shit. You know what I mean? They're just nastier. They're complete freaks. So when you marry a bitch like that, like, you're never gonna keep her happy. She gonna want, and then when you can't keep up with her, you're gonna have to get a nigga. See, white men, they do that. They know that after a while they get in their 40s, they're gonna have to get another man to fuck her. So it's gonna be a black man. You're gonna have to sit there, videotape it. She gonna fuck in front of him while she's sucking dick and all that. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna, black man ain't gonna want that white bitch to do that. He's a slave to her. He like, I don't want nobody fucking you. And even though he knows she's a hoe, he know he can't keep up with her because you can't satisfy no white woman with the dick. I don't care how big it is. Even though she prefers it. You know what I mean? She got a very, very, very extreme, her thirst is different, you know what I'm saying? And she obeys it. So he got to back that up. So white man, he'll go out. It ain't nothing for him to go get his boys and fucking run a train on his wife. But a black man, no, nobody running a train on my bitch. So he might as well be with a black woman, because at least with a black woman most of the time ain't going for that. So it's better to be over there. But he chooses to be with the white bitch, and he want to treat her like a black woman. I don't want nobody fucking you. She's gonna be like, well, you better do something, because I'm gonna fuck somebody anyway. So you cannot manipulate her. Ain't no white bitch out here that no fucking black man can manipulate. Only time you gonna whip until he fucking uses a puncher bag, and even then, you see these athletes doing that shit all the time. They beat him up, start fucking her up and all that. And she calls the cops. And when them white cops come over there, even a black cop's gonna beat the shit out of him. Where he at? I'll deal with that black motherfucker. So, if you want to set a man up for failure, tell him, yes, white women are easy to manipulate. No, yeah. I'll tell niggas that because then. So you actually said it right. But if you said it right, if you want to set niggas up for failure, go tell him that. Yeah, he'll see. Wait till you get over there. I don't care. Even in a pimping era, and right, the pimp game is over. And a nigga put the white bitch on the track. Yeah, they're like, oh, he's easy to manipulate. No, because they got the white liver. They're nastier. That's their nature. That's all you're doing. And then he ends up marrying one of the white bitches anyway. That's how the game. If the mob got destroyed with Rat, and the niggas started dying off. That's how the mob, came to an end. Italian mob. But the pimp game got messed up because niggas started marrying their hoes. That's how the game gets fucked up. Once you got bitches on the track and you wife one of them, it's over. He's done. He's no longer a pimp anymore. That's why they say pimping is dead, because y'all niggas are marrying the hoes. You can't marry a fucking hoe, nigga. Just don't do that. Hoes are for recreation purposes only. That's it. Well, a real man won't fuck no hoe. Yes, he will. Shit, I will. You fucking kidding me? I'm a man still. I mean, you can't sit up there and think, oh, a man, he's in control of his destiny. A man's still a greaseball. Okay? I'm still going to take some pussy now. And again, I ain't looking for it. But goddamn, you sitting up in my goddamn studio and you spread your legs wide open and say, fuck, I ain't going to be like, bitch, put your clothes back on. Because you had to be somebody worthy to walk in that bitch. Are you kidding me? I ain't going to tell you no lie. Not that happens, but I'm just saying. Still a man, Harry. Don't take it as that. That's what a man is. What do you say? Black cops could do you worse than a white cop? No. That's not true. White cop would do you worse. He's white. Black cop do you bad, he probably gonna go to jail for that shit. White cop, yeah, they gonna free his ass. Come on, bro. You didn't see that situation that happened in the Midwest, wherever that was? Them 6 cops killed that nigga or beat him up, whatever they did. They all went to jail. Nobody could do you worse than a white cop. That's why you got it. That's why when a black man gets pulled over by him, he has to have his phone running. He got to do all that because he knows if that phone is off, he's cooked. You get caught in a white neighborhood, one of them cracker towns or Trump town, you fucking kidding me? You get caught in a Trump town with a black cop, you got a better chance. I mean, they all shit, but you got a better chance with that black cop. Yeah, he's an Uncle Tom. Yeah, you may trust him a little more. But you know what I know, when that black cop pull you over, you're going to respect him more than that white cop. You know what I mean? Because he's relatable. You're going to be like, brother. But white cop could do you dirtier. He's worse. So to answer your question, what would have been the proper way? You should have said that instead of easy to manipulate. Easy to fuck the first night. That's it. Black women are a little harder. It's going to take some time. You get that white bitch drunk, you fucking her. Black girl, you got to be careful with that. You got to be real careful with that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you got to get her fucked up and smashed. And ain't nobody really buying her drinks. So most of the time, the niggas is buying her drinks, they going to want pussy anyway. But the white bitch, they want to marry her. The white bitch just want to play. She like, bitch, I don't want to marry you, bro. It's just, I just want some dick. You know what I mean? Black Ghost Gamer says, hey, Nate, question. Have you ever known any black women who have married men in the military do the infantry like the Army Rangers? Yeah, I do. But men in the military are shit. They're dirt. Too much shit going on with them niggas. They fuck more. They fuck white bitches. They fuck black and white men. There's a lot of shit that goes on in the military. That's like a prison. Military ain't nothing but a prison with women. You got access to pussy. It's a military. You ever go to a camp, a federal jail? They call it a prison camp, a federal prison camp. They do the same shit that they do. They get you up 4 o'clock in the morning, do push-ups, same shit. Only difference with the military is they have women there. You have the freedom of having women there. When in jail, you only got men, unless they are fucking sailors. Them selling niggas be looking like bitches. Yeah, I wouldn't. Listen, I had a cousin that had a baby with a military nigga. They still dirt too. Only good thing about it, you just got to get their pensions hard. You get that child support of them, boy. Oh, you set. But again, it takes a long process to get to that nigga. So because USA, they protect their employees. You know what I'm saying? They do, especially when you black. They're like, damn, nigga, you went out there and had 6 kids. Fucking can't do but so much, but we'll make it hard for her. So black men are suffering. Be careful out here. They got the big Phil syndrome. Be really careful. Niggas are suffering and niggas will kill you. They will kill your shit. My father used to say they will kill your shit. I'm telling you, be very careful with that motherfucker. Once that nigga starts talking, ask him. Just ask him. See if I'm bullshitting. Ask him, has he ever been hurt before? We all been hurt. No, we haven't, motherfucker. Don't put me on that bullshit. Okay, because what pain did you have? Well, my daddy did. Well, my daddy ain't do that. So don't fucking put me into that. He is suffering, and he's expressing himself through interviews on social media. That's what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it, man. I mean, listen, it's random. Listen, let's go random. Y'all want to go random? Let's go random, right? Let's go to the Trick Daddy video. I bet you I could show you in 30 seconds where the pain is at. Just the pain. I'll show you. Watch. They suffering. Niggas are suffering out here.
And unfortunately for y'all women, because city girls have been losing real bad.
Yeah.
Because of the way y'all really think that y'all are the catch.
Oh, I am the catch.
See, the problem is,
Clearly.
the problem is the fishing pole.
Mm-hmm.
Without the fishing pole, you can't bring the fish in.
Well, I hear what you're saying, honey, but it may be a fishing pole down here too.
And what y'all have to realize too, a lot of y'all wounds.
She got a lot of work done on her. I didn't see that yesterday. I forgot she got plastic surgery on them damn cheeks. Unnecessary.
Self-inflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all forget about the men. Y'all forget that we have feelings too. I
told you. Less than 30 seconds what I told you. These niggas are suffering, man. Always pandering. That's what they fucking do. He's suffering. It's a bitch. Y'all forget the man. Fuck a man's feelings, man. Let a man up. You see, black women, even y'all mothers, if you let these niggas man up, they'll be man. It can't be a man when you telling a man up. Once a woman tells a man to man up, not only is that disgraceful, okay, but you can't man him up. He's a pussy. He's finished. The father got to put that hand in his chest. You can't do it. He's pathetic and a loser when you tell him that because he's not gonna man. You can't man a man up. Sorry, I don't give a fuck what you do. You got 5 boys. I mean, no, you did not. No, you did not. You raised 5 boys. That's it. You can't man. A woman can't man a man up. A man has to man a man up. You know what I'm saying? You smack a nigga and your father smacks the shit out of his son. It's a big fucking difference. Because when he cries, you're going to feel the way. Oh, God, why you hit him? That man's going to be like, I don't give a fuck if you crying, pussy. He came back the 3rd time. He's in pain. He's crying out for help. You'll see when Trick Daddy has a revelation and he in church crying and saying hallelujah, he going to say he's been in pain. He just ain't get there yet. Black Gold says, so many people I talked to told me they had family members in the military. They came out fucked up from all that combat, and some of them turned abusive towards their spouses. I mean, if that was World War II, but they ain't doing no wars out here. These American niggas ain't fighting shit now. Ain't nothing happening. It's dead. Niggas is coming home. You seeing them fucked up. It's not from that Mortal Kombat. Okay, a nigga could get fucked up from Mortal Kombat, the video game. They coming back because he probably fucked a man in there, and now he's living a lie. Or he fucked a woman in there that hurt him because she left him for somebody else. Well, let me tell you something about the military. Military, they fuck each other. So you seeing people coming home from the military, they don't got shit to do with the wars. This ain't the Korean War and World War II and one, and you know what I mean? Them people went through different. Those are casualties, but they ain't no casualties here. These niggas are casualties of, the menacing of other women and men. Ain't nothing happening out here. These niggas is in pain, man. Y'all gotta wake up. Black men are in pain. If you don't believe me, go to a black community. Just look at it. Go in front of the liquor store. Go in front of the fucking bodega. See that bum nigga that comes to you when you're in the Trek cashing place begging for money. See that black man is working and driving a bus and he got a good job and don't got a woman to go with it. He's womanless. Or he got the big house and all this real estate and still can't fucking get what he like. He can't get a Latin woman over that motherfucker. He got to go all the way to Colombia. He's successful in America, got all this shit, and still got to get pussy in another fucking country. Think about that. Think about that. It's hard to be in a man. Why? Because most fucking men, most men haven't man up. They haven't understood. They created this fake image on social media that a man got to have all this, that, the third, and all that materialistic shit ain't going to do shit for you. It ain't did shit for me. It don't do nothing for you. You don't meet a girl and you fucking bitches because you got your own house. You get pussy, then you fuck a woman anywhere. You ain't never got to bring her to your house. You can fuck in a car. You be at her house, her room, her roommate, anywhere. You getting it, you getting it. You delivering, you delivering Amazon. You go upstairs. This chick let you in the house. You fucked in the hallway for 5 minutes. Bust all on her ass, nigga. You a bad nigga. A lot of niggas can't do that. Meanwhile, the nigga that got the corporate job, he's a lawyer. He can't get dirt. Can't get shit. Nobody loves him. Every time he asks somebody to marry them, they fucking scared. They run away. He wants them to come over for dinner. No, that's a suffering. Trick Daddy's problem is he can't get over the past. The past is hindering him. So he's fucking all these bitches, doing all these drugs. He got lupus. He's all fucked up. Instead of telling her, you know what, black men are really depressed. And they are. What do you think black men are depressed when he's sitting on a couch and he's just stressed out? No, that's not. Depression could be him walking every day and minding his damn business like he say. He's depressed. That's why he's doing it. Shuts down, don't call you 8 months later. Yo, what's up, man? Just call to say hello. Because he's depressed. Niggas is depressed. Shout out to Black Ghost. Bro, you crack me up like hell. You be talking about niggas with all success and still got to go out of the state to get pussy because they believe they get treated. But yeah, that's crazy. Don't get it fucked up. I went overseas and got some pussy, but I ain't trying to wife nobody. You go over there and have some fun. I mean, listen, pussy's fun. So anyway you go to get some ass, I don't give a fuck if that shit is North Carolina. But he can't get pussy in North Carolina. He can't go to Atlanta. Oh, well, Atlanta, unless he going for a nigga. He can't get no pussy over there, and the women are giving it away because nobody want to fuck them. Right? He go to Florida, Midwest. He don't even know where to go in the United States. If he goes to the Essence Festival, you know what I mean? It'll be a great thing, but no, he wants a Latin woman. So now, where he gonna get that at? He gonna take the plane to Newark, New Jersey and walk through Elizabeth and say, hola, hola? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing until they're gonna call the cops on him. I'm telling you they're not. Okay? They're not, they don't, listen, in Elizabeth, New Jersey, niggas and Spanish people stay on one side of the street. They're on the other side and blacks is on the other side. Complete two different worlds. Same community, do two different worlds. Black niggas can't get it. That's why he goes there. That's frustrating. You come back on the plane, you come home, you got your nice house in Jersey, you got your nice job, nice truck, $150,000 SUV Escalade, brand new, and you're sitting in the house playing with your fucking damn iPhone. All that materialistic shit you got, big pool, hot tub, no woman to go with it. Especially when you want what you like, that's even worse. Because when you want what you like, you get what you can. Because he gonna get anything he can get his hands on to what looks like the way, because he has a preference. So now that's more pressure. Instead of saying, fucking, I live in the projects, I'm gonna fuck this little bitch on the 3rd floor. Which is way more easier. But the more he accomplishes, the harder it is. When he live in a ghetto, he running through the whole block. They all vulnerable. They ain't got shit going on. A real man to them is a bum. You see what I'm saying? So they don't tell you that. The more successful he gets, the harder it is. That's why he go marry that white bitch. And Trick Daddy loves white bitches. He do. But he wants to love. He wants to fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in Cleveland. Spanish got their own side. Any side. Unless Spanish people that grew up in the ghetto, we grew up together, like we live in the Bronx and grew up in the same projects, that's different. But Elizabeth, New Jersey, literally, you take the plane, Elizabeth, New Jersey, every Latin bitch, every nationality of a Latin woman is in that motherfucker, okay? Kearney, New Jersey, Newark, Elizabeth, Bayonne, okay, Linden. I could go on for what New Brunswick. I could keep going on forever. The baddest Latin bitches on earth. Where are these niggas at? They ain't getting them. I'm in these neighborhoods. They're not getting them. You see these women walking through the mall, they're in a parking lot, big old fat asses and titties all over the place. That black fucking ape is nowhere to be found. He's there. He's in the stores, but he ain't going to say a fucking thing to her because she's pretty. He's intimidated. So once he says hola and thinks he speaks the language, she don't want him. Latin women want the nigga that don't want him. You with your black wife and your black daughter, and then she's paying you attention because now she's looking at your daughter's sneakers, your wife's sneakers, my sneakers. You know what I mean? But when you sit up there thirsting for her, you think you're going to be online, you better pay for her groceries. And it ain't going to be cheap. They know it's a privilege to be with them. Black women don't think like that. Latin women know it's a privilege to be a black man to be with me because my Latin family was going to look down on me if I bring this nigga home. So they know they're privileged. So he's frustrated. He doesn't do shit. I don't care what state it is. And by the time he comes home to his beautiful home, beautiful backyard, 3 bedrooms, no children in there, nobody in there, kitchen's all nice and clean because nobody's cooking in that bitch. All he doing is waiting for the Amazon bitch to come in and see if she want to come in for dinner. She's like, no, me no comprendo. And she jump back in the fucking van and get out of there. She don't want him. He's frustrated. He's suffering out here. They don't tell you that. These black men are suffering. That's why they're on the internet pandering. They get on the internet and pander because they're suffering. Rightfully so. You know, when you ain't doing good, you're going to pander. Nobody wants me. He doesn't tell you that. He tells you we have options. We want a woman's energy. So when he can't get the Latin bitch, once again, he's going to drag the black woman because that's his frustration. He takes his frustration and puts his abuse on her. When he's failing. You get it? When he fails, he puts the abuse on her. Fuck these black bitches. They pussy stink. And the black woman's so loyal, she believes it. Oh my God, there's this video going around talking about black women's pussies, Nate. You should talk about it. Are you fucking kidding me? Why? You know what I'm saying? You should talk about it. It's just wrong. Because you love your black man so much, it bothers you. It does. It bothers you because you love him. So you have the stress. Let me show you what black men want to marry. Oh, y'all need to be sucking our dick and licking our ass. No, because he wants to marry a whore. He doesn't want a lady. That's why he doesn't appreciate you. So the more and more you keep trying to figure out why black men, we love a hoe now, but these niggas got a difference. I ain't trying to marry one. That nigga wants an adult. Listen, let me tell you how the algorithm goes with black men. Let me show you live. Hold on. Okay. You don't understand what the algorithm is about. Okay, let me break this down to you. Okay, so with an algorithm, right? This is how algorithm operates. Okay. So let me show you. So when you click on the thing, right? So let's just say your algorithm is black men. I'm gonna pop up in there. Even with that shithole, they're gonna pop up. All right. So these girls here you see moving around and dancing, right?
Fairy. Yeah. She was a fairy with a fatty on my daddy.
Yeah, I like this. I ain't gonna lie, I like that song. Oh my daddy, that shit. See all them hoes jumping up and down? And we got this little fucking weirdo comedian, which I can't stand him. He's a whack. Men like that. And that's why these girls are looking nasty and tacky like that, because niggas like sluts. Okay, even as me, I could impress you and say that's nasty, but I'm like, damn, them little motherfuckers looking cute. You feel me? So, man, like that. So if you click, or if you go down, right, I posted this on my joint so I can show y'all. So, right here, right, look at this.
Working on fuck fam video, so yes.
You know I'm a fan, right?
Yes, you want to fuck?
See?
Did you ever do anything with a fan?
Of course, yeah. And working on
She said, did you ever do anything with a fan? She said, of course. So she fucked a fan before, a few of them, right? Look at the fan base. Look at the man that's talking to her. You know that nigga just beats off all day. These niggas is interviewing fucking porn stars. He's suffering. He looks like a creep, right? Now watch.
fuck fam video, so yes.
You know I'm a fan, right?
Yes, you want to fuck?
Look, you can't even back that up. See? She said, fuck fan videos. That's a big thing right now. Big categories start a trend. Fuck fans. So these porn stars just fuck random niggas. They're watching, right? Now watch what happens with the algorithm.
New York City, every man's supposed to go through some type of pain or some type of, you get what I'm saying? You got to go through some shit. You can't. Yeah.
See, these niggas is in pain. It's just gonna show pain, niggas.
Yo, Big Chain, what you doing out here?
If you're driving,
What?
listen, I'm not going out with nobody who pregame with cup waters. Hashtag no. Listen.
Oh boy.
Hey.
How do you sleep at night knowing people don't like you? With no underwear in case they want to kiss my ass.
Oh. See, they always got that black woman looking crazy. See? Always. And that's the Evelyn Champagne.
Can you tell me about
A beautiful woman will fumble a good man.
See? A beautiful woman with fun. But see, all these things keep happening. So that when a man gets in pain, he triggers you and responds, and then you can start making a whole bunch of fucking videos. All along, he just wants that Latin white bitch. That's all he wants. It's very simple. Ask your husband, am I lying? Ask your husband, am I lying? Say to him, would you fuck a Latin woman? And watch him lie and say, hell no. I only want a sister. Only you. He gotta lie. I'm telling you he's lying. It's impossible. Oh, Nate, that's not true. There you go. That's your male worship. I'm the man, you're not. Okay. Appreciate that, real said. I had a friend who served in Afghanistan. She said the whole base station contracted the same STD. I told you. That's all they doing. If you got a wife that goes into the military or a husband, they fucking somebody in that military. I promise you that. Anything military, police, correction officers, all that's military style based jobs. They're all fucking each other. This man said, niggas beat off. You could tell. Come on.
I used to have a little dude, and he he always wanted to eat the cream pies at my party. Like he would pay for it. Like I would see a guy, and then I would come over to his house after. And then
Told you. Look at that. She said after she'll fuck a guy, the nigga would bust a nut. She had a guy. I bet you he's black, and he would come over and suck the cum out from the nigga. Listen, I just randomly showing y'all this video. It just popped up. It's in the algorithm. All from that video that showed up the Latin porn star. She's a Latin porn star when the guy was like, he was smashed. All right. Listen to what she's saying. She said a nigga with cream pie in her, and she'll go over to the next nigga's house and he'll suck it out.
And he would he would be my little janitor. He would call himself my little janitor.
He's the Roomba.
Yeah. He cleans it out of me. I used to have a little dude, and he always wanted to eat the cream pies at my party.
He used to cream pies out of her pussy. You see how nasty these fucking white bitches is? Asian bitches is disgusting, but niggas be like, I'll marry that. Look at that. Now she comes in there with the fucking whack video. This is your turn to cook. So now the black woman's gonna be like, I'm gonna show our black kings that I know how to cook. See how desperate y'all be looking? Oh my God. He doesn't care. Listen, he wants this. This is what he wants.
Dude, and he He always wanted to like eat the cream pies at my face. Like
he doesn't want this. He doesn't want this, darling. Damn, sisters, I feel bad for y'all. He doesn't want none of this shit. Trust me. Notice how there's no men disagreeing in the chat. They know. He doesn't want this. All that shit you doing in the kitchen ain't gonna do shit. You come home, you cook the nice meal. At the end of the day, he gonna go suck the cream pie out of that white bitch. Come on now.
I was in a car accident.
Damn, who made the chicken?
Let me tell you how.
So pretty.
No, she ain't pandering.
Nothing is more dangerous in this world than a modern woman who's bored, because they'll self-sabotage and they'll self-destruct.
I tell you, these niggas is all fucking losers. I told y'all.
Men are always looking for a way into a good situation. A lot of women in the modern space will find themselves out of a good situation. They'll literally talk themselves out.
They'll tell you, these niggas is all fucking suffering. They're all fucking dirt. We got a bad batch of niggas. They should all fucking be dead. They're finished. We have a bad batch of all these motherfuckers is suffering. All they doing is complaining like a little fucking whore. Whores don't even complain like that. These them. All these motherfuckers is like that. All of them.
Themselves into believing that their situation is not good. And for what it's worth, a lot of those women will go into the streets and realize that the streets are a dark, nefarious place.
See, so he ain't talking to the Latin bitch. He ain't talking to the white woman. He's talking to you. So every time, this is how fucked up it is. When the white woman shits on him, he abuses you, physically or mentally. He takes his frustration out on you. You don't even believe it. Because you have no confidence. You watch these videos, you send them to me because you lack confidence. You watch them because you lack confidence. And he preys on that. And the more less confident you are, the more and more you're going to subject yourself to all this bullshit. Yeah, you could say, I'm a confident, strong black woman. I got my shit together. That don't mean nothing. Because if you did, why are you by yourself? And if you with anybody, why are you with that abuser? Because you judge by the company you keep. Any man you're with represents who you are. If your man's a fucking piece of dirt, you're a piece of shit. Because you're with him. These losers don't talk to me. We don't have conversations. They see me in the mall, they won't say a word. They know who I am. They won't say one fucking word to me. He's intimidated by fucking confidence. He got to come to me with a gun. He can't out-talk me. He's not smarter than me. He's dumb. He knows I know he's a dumb fuck, so that already strips him off from his fucking male dignity. But you go fuck him. You fuck it all up. You fuck that loser. And that's what he does. He complains. Now he can't get his weight. Now he want to show, yeah, bitch, that's why I videotaped you, and that's why your mother treated you like shit. That's why your father called you a whore. He gonna throw it all in your face. That's how he is. That's why our community's the way it is. It ain't always that thug. It's these motherfuckers. This nigga like he got his shit together financially.
Nothing is more dangerous in this world than a modern woman who.
No, nigga, nothing more dangerous than that black fucking ape. Nothing more dangerous than that black
What
fucking
up, y'all? It's your girl, Monty Vittori.
So now you got to get up on a camera like this and be naked for the nigga to respect you.
And I'm here with Mr. SPK, cameraman behind the
Wow, sister. You got to be with the side piece, Keith. Really, sister? Don't you know your competition is that white and Latin bitch? You can't fuck with that. I don't give a fuck how naked your ass is, bitch. It ain't going to matter. Get some confidence, darling. You could pose naked, do whatever, do the video, man, but you're probably going to turn around and show us your ass. I don't care what you do, it's not going to work. Because you're weak, and he preys on it. That's why you're in a fucking video with him. Okay?
scenes. Y'all know what this is. He got every single good angle. Y'all got a lot to look forward to.
What angle? He's a photographer. He shoots ass. Okay, why do you think he's doing it? Because he loves women? Yeah, because he loves women. So you're going to bring some other stupid motherfuckers that got low self-esteem up there to do a model shoot with this fucking goddamn pedophile?
Stay tuned. Y'all already know what's going on.
No, we don't know what's
Heard
going on. See, that's Cardi. The difference with her, she's Latin. You can't do what she can do. Gotta watch that. You a black woman throwing money up? Oh, fucking skink. Not when you Latin, because that's what he want.
Be loyal to me, have my back, and knock the Mario coins up out of me. What's wrong with you?
Wow, be loyal, have my back. No, bitch, he wants a Latin bitch. And now you pandering. You still don't get it. You still want that fucking gorilla. You still want that nigga that's mentally fucking disturbed. And you still hear pandering. Watch it. Let's listen.
I be asking for simple stuff. Be loyal to me, have my back.
Be loyal to yourself, darling. Go get a white man. You know that man's a black. You know the black man's a pile of fucking doo-doo.
There's so many women out there for real, in real life, that will be in relationships with men and introduce him to all these men that are quote unquote their friends.
Oh boy, why you doing all that, darling? We fuck our friends, darling. Why you doing all that? You wasting your time. Ain't been a female friend that been around me that I ain't want to smash. Okay, just knock it off. I know you're trying to get on that black man's side. Just knock it off. Get out of here.
If those women that care and watch how much money you spend and how much money you spending on them, they don't like you, because a woman that likes you don't want you to spend all your money.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bitch? When you fuck with that white and Latin bitch, you like me, you spending all your money. What are you talking about, black woman? Where's your confidence? Through your hair? Through your makeup? Because now you look like a white woman? No, darling. That's incorrect. Okay, this is the algorithm. This is the agenda.
I recently had a threesome.
Let's talk about it. See, you want to talk about it. She said she just had a threesome. She's white. Now he's interested. This fat fucking smash donut. Okay? He want to talk about that threesome. But if you was black, damn, you're a nasty bitch. Okay, now when you're light skinned and half white, watch him.
He was about to come when I was riding him, and he
was about to come. Look, he getting off on that. He's about to come first and foremost, why would you get off on a woman that told you she had a threesome and you didn't fuck her? Let's talk about what we did, nigga. I don't want to talk about what you did with no other nigga. That's what he gets off on. With her, he gets off on that. This is what turns black men on.
He got off, and she was like, oh, don't. Did you cut her? Did you? Mind you, I love this couple to death. It was just the most strange situation I've ever had. It was like, oh my gosh, I was so uncomfortable. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna beat this man. Right?
She's weak. That's what niggas is attracted. That's a weak woman right there. She has no fucking confidence because she's a fucking whore. And guess what? He likes that. It doesn't matter what she does for a living. She's weak and she's pretty. That's what he likes. God damn it. You think that black man ain't getting horny thinking about? That's why he said, tell us about it. And she talking about the fact that he's sitting there with her. He should have been turned off if he had been a real man. He would have been like, damn, bitch, you know what? It's cool. I want to fuck you too, but I really don't want to hear about what these niggas is doing.
In front of me. So she was worried about if he me or not, because when I was riding him, he was tapping my leg, and I just don't know what that means. It's my first time having sex with you. So I get up and I'm like, okay, so I get up and he's like, this little nigga. I didn't film beside of me, so but in her head, she's, oh my gosh, did you marry? I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is the craziest thing I've ever been in. And she got mad and she kind of stormed out the room. Mind you, again, I love this couple, but it was definitely the most strangest situation I've ever been in.
Wow.
Sorry, by the way, because I had my period. So.
Wow. You had your period, you nasty fucking bitch. You fucking disgusting. Now, I know we love hoes, but that's nasty. She lacks confidence, a weak woman. She got nothing off the offer but fucking being a nasty bitch, fucking married couple. She's a whore. She would have been, I would have respected her more. She just fucked her husband and didn't talk about it. But you see the black man sitting there, they got off on that. God damn, let's talk about it. You know, really, he likes that. You know how many niggas hit her DM and said, God damn, can I take you to dinner?
Ladies, let me just say this. If this is you and you are not sending him pictures or videos or spicing up that bedroom, then who do you expect to do it?
Wow. So she telling you to send spicy videos and shit to niggas. Wow. Let us pray. Dear God, I want you to give us the strength. Give me the strength to continue to keep staying on this journey. Give me the strength to not give up. Give me the strength to give the people the strength. Even a woman that's being abused. Give her the strength, God. Give these black women the strength to see their wealth, their value, instead of putting everything into a man. Let them see their self-worth instead of comparing themselves to everybody else, God. I know you don't like what's going on in this world. It's a disaster. And God, I ask you to forgive my sins. But good Lord, please shine some light on this woman. Please shine some light on them. They're spiraling. Amen. The female advocate for men. Wow. Are you going to listen to her?
Here's how to...
Hey, Riders, this Kathy Gray, and bitches be trying to plan all these romantic getaways, and I got a hotel by the beach, and we're gonna have oceanfront massages, couples massage, and then we're gonna have dinner, candlelight dinner, right on the ocean, or
right, which is beautiful. That's what you do with a lady. Now watch this.
Yeah, we're gonna have. I planned a picnic for us, and all this extra shit, man. And that nigga just wants some head. You could have really saved all that money, all that headache shit, and it's cool and everything like that, but really at the end of the day, you really did that shit for yourself, bitch.
Wow, that's what you putting out there? It's just that easy, right? And the sad part is niggas can't even get her. She just said she did just suck his dick. She's promoting, don't do no classy vacations, candlelight dinners. All you just do is suck his dick. Do what another man could do to him. That's what she's telling you. Let us pray again. I don't normally pray back to back. But God, I'm asking you to please shed some light on these black women. All the women that's suffering because he's suffering. And also, God, please give our black man the strength to stop being so weak. Take care of their responsibilities. Support their woman. Build their communities instead of destroying it. The killing, the drugs, the gayness, the homosexuality, the femininity in a black man. Please give him the strength to man up. Please protect us and let us do better, God. Amen. You have a wonderful day. Class is dismissed. And also, God, I want to ask you, please stop letting these women listen to these videos as inspiration. And this influence is putting negative influence on our communities, on our minds, and it's giving everybody depression. Please let them know materialistic items don't mean anything. And if it doesn't mean anything, you shouldn't have it in your possession. Amen. You have a wonderful day. It's pretty sad out here. I'm not happy about this, but I'm not going to give up. Peace.